Hi everybody, back again. This is going to be a little bit not difficult or challenging, but definitely a little bit different just because of the size. This is going to be a tulip bag. And you can see these here are where the petals and then the interior. We'll get to all that, but I wanted to show you first the size of the interior bag. That's going to fold up almost like a pouch. You know, with a drawstring. That's what these holes here are for. And these are 1/4-inch holes all the way around. But I wanted to show you this. It's the diameter from edge to edge is about 21 1/4 inches diameter. So you need to plan on, you know, a big piece of leather. And I have this yellow piece that's called Buttero or Mantequilla or something like that, but it looks like butter. It's a nice yellow looking, but this is a thinner leather for the interior because I want it soft and flexible. So this is like a 2 to 3 ounce weight and very soft. And I'll show you once I get the pattern off. But I've already started. Make sure that when you putting this together, the lines line up and the little scissors line up, kind of like that. Sorry, the reflection on the tape there. But you can see that the scissors are going to line up and get bisected with these dashed lines. So that's how you line these things up. So once you get them all cut out, and there's, just because of the size of this, there's 6 and then a 7th one that just has this little piece that gets added on. So this is going to be the inside of the purse body. And there's a couple of things like this right here. This square, the rectangle, is just for reference on where to put. There's some keepers for the shoulder strap, right? So it's going to go, this is just kind of where that's going to go as reference. You don't need to cut that out, just the holes. Okay, let me show you the other main petals here that are going to go on. Hold on a second. Okay, here are the various petals. I haven't punched out the holes or cut them yet. Just taped them down to this leather. So you remember the interior is going to be that yellow, and this is going to have this nice tan for the outer petals. For the base, I was looking at different colors, and so for the bottom of this thing, where all these edges are going to sew together, I have this green, and then I wanted something on the inside as a base to kind of give it some weight and some thickness at the bottom of the purse. I'm going to have on the inside this red, and they're both nice and thick. These are probably 3 or 4 ounce weight, a little bit thicker than this one or the interior body. So, oh, and also have the little keepers for the shoulder strap already cut out. So I'm going to get to work on these pieces here, and you'll see that each of them, they all have this rounded base, and that's going to where it's going to sew together with this here. And this piece is going to be on the outside of the petals, at the very base. So we'll show you that once I get to it. But what's going to happen first, I need to cut and punch these out, and then I'll show you how it ends up looking just in placement. I'll place them on top of here just so you can see what it looks like. All right, be back in a second. Okay, I'm back after getting all these pieces, the holes punched and pieces cut out. Yeah, I think I need to, so I mean, this is how it's going to look when it's fully opened. You're probably not going to ever have it this way just because it's going to be cinched up into a bag, but I think this will be a nice interior look, color, and then the exterior kind of petals for the bag. And then you'll see, here's the keepers that are going to thread. I'm actually going to, just so you understand what's the order here, I'm going to stitch this piece here like that. Then this piece right here is going to run through this hole, and it's going to overlap like that. And then the D-rings will be, well, let me show you, hold on. So yeah, so it'll thread through like that on the inside, get sewn down, and then this will sew through here like that. And the D-ring will be just in the top on the outside. See? So that's kind of how it needs to be there. And then the green piece here, the circle piece, I'm going to start stitching these pieces down until I get to this the last hole here where the circle's going to go. And then I'm going to stitch through here, through this, through the back side. Okay, so it's going to sandwich everything together like that. And I have a place for a grommet because on the inside I want to have this that I'm going to grommet through to here, but I'm going to glue down on the inside just as, you know, for structural integrity, and stiffen up the bottom piece so it's a little stiffer of a interior bottom. And I mean, depending on how that looks and how that goes, we'll see. I'll show you how it looks, but I think I need something on the inside, sandwich, you know, connected to here, and a little bit bigger, so that it stiffens up the bottom, and the bottom's going to be, you know, more. It's going to be flat instead of, you know, curving with the, you know, the rest of these curves up into the tulip shape. So that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and start here, getting this connected, and then working on these petals. Actually, I might do the grommets first. I'll think about that. But yeah, these are 1/4-inch holes, so I'm going to be using 1/4-inch grommets to connect these, you know, put them on here. And I'll be using the antique brass color. All right, I'll show you here how it looks in a minute. Okay, so just wanted to show you a little progress, how things are coming. I was able to stitch down 2 of these, and I have this one and this one here with the shoulder strap keeper. I wanted to show you how it's placed. So I think you saw that there was a hole, like a slot on this petal, and there were holes on the inside. So you can't really see it here, but yeah, one side of this is on this side of the petal. The other side of this keeper went through a slot and is between here and here. So that's why you don't see it here. But I glued it down with some of these little stitcher keepers, whatever. And then stitched it to here, between here and here. And this is going to give it plenty of strength for the shoulder strap. But yeah, so I have these just held in place right now with some of these suture keepers right here. I need to get the rest of these sewn in. And yeah, I'll do the grommets after. Also, this piece is ready, and I've been lining it up, make sure that everything's fitting, and it's gonna be nice. So it's gonna go there in the middle. Once I get all of them done, so you'll see that I didn't do this last circle of holes, because that's where this is gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on with these petals here. Yeah, it's taken me about 15 minutes per side, so about a half an hour per petal. Just saddle stitching these. If you're gonna do it with a sewing machine, yeah, it'll go a lot faster. But I like saddle stitching these by hand. Okay, all right, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, here we are back again. I got all of the stitching done on each of the, what I'm calling the petals. So I got those in place, and I stitch. You can see that you go to the end, and then the last stitch on that end piece, the end of the petal, gets sewn with the bottom circle, and the stitching is going to go from through here, through the petal, through the backside, and you'll see. So that's how it is here. So there's that space in between the stitching here and this stitching. Just for aesthetics, if you want to continue that stitch down just one more, it might be a little bit awkward because I ended up, I did the petals first, and then you do the bottom piece here. If you try and do it otherwise, it might get kind of funky trying to do it all at the same time. So that's how I recommend doing it. I think I already talked about these pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the grommets in. I also have another pattern for this same piece, but I'm making a smaller. I'm going to make it smaller, almost like a handbag. So stay tuned for that. I have the pattern here that I need to cut out and get started. But for this one, I need to put the grommets in and get some clasps for the ends here and the shoulder strap. So it's fairly straightforward. Oh, I also need to put. I've talked about this and I haven't done it yet, but I have another piece of leather here that I'm thinking about putting inside. It's going to line up with the little. There's going to be a rivet hole here, and so that's why that hole is there. That I'm going to place. So it's going to rivet, and I'm going to glue it down just to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. But I'm thinking this will help give it a little bit more structure on the bottom, and stiffen up this bottom piece. So when you fold it up, it's gonna hold this shape. It's not gonna try and fold in together. So that's the goal with this. I still need to put this in here as well. I'll probably do this after I get all the grommets in place, and then I can tie it up with some lace, some leather lace, and see how it looks. All right, I'm going to do those grommets and get right back to you. All right, bye. Okay, we're back here, and I got the grommets placed all around, and I'm using 1/4 inch leather lace, or whatever you want to call it, but a 1/4 inch wide piece of leather from Tandy. And I have the little keeper here, and I was playing around in the placement of this, and you can place it on the outside between one of these, but whichever might look better for you on how you want to wear this. But I'm having it on the inside right now, and I have it open. Here's this piece that I put down with the rivet, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I'll take some glamour shots of this closed and open, but I wanted to show you how it's looking now. And I have the shoulder strap here. This one I got from Buckle Guy. They have a lot of really good pre-made straps, but this is one that matches it well. So I just need to go grab some clasps to add for here, so they attach to here, and then I need to punch out the holes so I can put those clasps on, like this or something like that. And this is 1 inch wide, so 1 inch wide strap. It's kind of lightweight, not too thin, but it's a very really strong leather. I really like it. So I need to get that done, the clasp on there, and then attach them to here. Again, these are 3/4 inch D-rings on here, and so I need to get a 1 inch clasp with that antique brass or antique bronze look to go along with this. So that's what I'm going to do next, and that's pretty straightforward. You don't need much instruction on that. So I'm going to get that, put it together, And then I'm gonna attach it to here and then close this up and take some glamour shots so you can see kind of what it looks like. Yeah, I got the green on the bottom here. So it's looking kind of like a flower. I'm really digging it. I like it. And I'll be right back here in just a little bit. Okay. Here it is with it open, completed, with a little lace keeper here. But yeah, inside is looking good. I think the this piece here, that I put down, I was telling you about, definitely gives it some form, and helps you when shaping when you're tying it up. So yeah, plenty of room too. Plenty of room to put plenty of stuff in there. But yeah, it looks like a little flower petal. We have it open. Looks nice. Okay, there's the inside, and I'll show you the rest here in just a second. Okay, here it is done. Put together, got the straps on there. I got some stuff on the inside just to give it some form, but it really doesn't need it. But yeah, so I have the strap here, holding it all together. Yeah, I think it came out nice. Yeah, I think it came out good. The sides, straps, the top, and there's plenty of room for stuff in there. Okay. All right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy. Send me some pics of yours when it's done. I'd love to see some of the different color combinations with the petals and the interior leather color. You could get pretty creative and some pretty cool things. The next thing I think I'll show you next is the smaller version that I'm doing of this. Yeah, the smaller version of this will probably come to be about here, height wise. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be next week or so. And good luck.